thing is, we've all been waiting for it. You've been waiting for it. God damn, Spider, don't ever do this shit to us again. Like,
I'm sorry. You guys just love it when I traumatize you, huh?
I mean, it's
what do they call it? You guys are some what is it? Masochism? Or you like
it's something. I'll tell you that much.
All right, with this story, I don't want to read the title because it will give it away. And I just want it, huh?
Is it triggering?
I don't know if the story will be triggered. I will hope not.
Trigger warning, just in case. Yeah, if not, I'll edit the fuck out.
Yeah, trigger warning.
She said.
I still don't want to. I don't want to give anything away.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. All right. So they start off by saying, "Okay, for obvious reasons, this is a throwaway account." So I'm not even sure how to start here. The last couple of weeks, my dog, 7-year-old Lab, has been acting noticeably different. I guess I could describe it as distant and even depressed. He is normally an extremely outgoing and happy dog, very playful and energetic. But starting about 2 weeks ago, he started acting very withdrawn and nervous around people, even his own family. At first, I kind of brushed it off as feeling under the weather. But after about a week and a half, I decided maybe he needed to see a vet. I got him in yesterday, and even after an examination, the vet told me he believes the dog has been sodomized. His anus had slight damage in a way that was consistent with that of with that sort of thing. He said he can't really imagine that his injuries could have come from any other way. So already now I'm pretty upset and sort of freaking out. Who would do this sort of thing to a dog?
Engineer, I'm so sorry. Look, I'm pre-warned engineer. I got to tell you, every new engineer this shit.
Oh, yeah. Bro, please do.
This moment, I can hear it right now. It's about to hit a strong pivot, okay? It's about to get bad. I love God. We love God. All right, amen. I
thought about all the people that had come across the dog in my backyard. Gardeners come across my mind, my neighbors, etc. The only people that live in the house are my wife, myself, and our teenage son. I came home and thought about it for a while. I had this really ugly sinking feeling in my stomach about the possibility that it could have been my son. I decided to look around in his room. I didn't really know what I was expecting to find, and I didn't really find anything in there that screamed guilty until I decided to check his browser history. I found he had been on a bestiality forum recently, and that site with pictures of that sort of thing. I felt like I was going to throw up. Now, I know this isn't definitive proof of anything, but it sure doesn't look good. The more I think about it, the more I am convinced my son had been sodomizing our dog. I haven't told my wife yet or done anything about it. I have not left him alone with the dog since. I am totally confused and upset and don't really know how to proceed with this. Reddit, please help.
First of all,
you have advice for the sodomized?
Lock him up. Just lock him up. Sodomizer. No proof. Just throw away the key.
Just
lock him up.
Whole time, dog.
You said there's no saving him.
No, there's no saving that dude. Just lock him up.
So the dog didn't just fall on a.
Oh, what? No. No.
There are some edits after this, but do you have any thoughts so far, Brittany? Thoughts and prayers.
I could imagine being a parent in that situation and having to either bring the conversation up, get rid of the dog. Like, I don't like. It would be heartbreaking, but like. You have to talk to your kid and be like, hey, what's going on? You don't get rid of the
dog, you get rid of the kid. Like, you
get rid of the kid.
That's what I said. Lock him up.
But yeah, I think that would be a hard conversation.
That is an antichrist.
The first one, he basically said, like, hey, like, I'm going to go ahead and confront my son about it. Okay. And then he said, okay, my son just got home. I'm going to have the conversation with him when I get a moment alone, and I'll come back and let you guys know what happened. Edit 3. Okay, just spoke to my son. Before I get into our talk, let me quickly say thank you all again for your advice, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, our family had dinner and did our usual nighttime stuff. My wife and I watched TV. Son was in his room after dinner, like all teenagers are. And dog, obviously, was with me. I waited for my wife to go to bed, which felt like forever. But she finally went to bed about an hour ago, and I went into my son's room to have a talk. I basically said, listen, I noticed the dog had been acting weird. I took him to the vet. I found out someone had sodomized him. Any ideas what happened? I looked at my son, and he seemed ever so slightly nervous, but pretended to know nothing about it. I expected this, so I naturally So I brought up the sites I found on his computer. Naturally, this made him pretty upset. He got really indignant at the thought that I snooped around in his computer. Fair enough, I get it. But I got him back to the point and tried to be as understanding and fatherly as I could, and just told him that whatever happened, I am not going to judge him and he's not going to be punished. I just need to know the truth. After about 10 to 15 minutes of this, he finally breaks down and admits that he put the handle of a hairbrush as well as fingers into the dog a few times during the day last week. He said he wasn't trying to hurt him, and he stopped when the dog at one point freaked out. He said he didn't think he hurt it that bad. He was just too embarrassed to tell us or do anything about it. I believed him in this, but he also didn't give a very satisfactory answer as to why exactly he would do this in the first place. I have to admit, either way, I was glad on some level to hear that he wasn't actually having sex with the dog. So basically, we agreed that I wouldn't tell his mom, but that he would find a reason to tell her, that he needs to see a therapist for a bit. I know I told him I wouldn't tell his mother, but the more I think about all of this, the more I think eventually I'll have to go back on that promise. As for now, the dog is staying with the family. And obviously, I made him swear up and down that he would not touch the dog like that again under the threat of severe consequences.
I don't trust him. You trust him?
Like, the son?
No, I'm not trusting my son to tell me, no, I'll never do it again. No, nigga, you going to have to go through all types of therapy. Like, jail. You need to be arrested and chained to the ground.
You going to jail.
Jeez,
you going to prison.
I mean, it's clear that something is wrong with him.
Yes.
And it's easy to say just throw him in jail. I get it. Like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. But if you don't get ahead of it, and you don't get him the help that he needs, it's only going to get worse.
Right.
He would become a man and think that those things are okay. He's out in the world. Like, it's just like, and that's your kid. At the end of the day, I definitely feel that the dad should tell the mother. And honestly, should have been involved with it. I get why, but if I was a mother and that was kept from me, and you're not, like, giving me just letting me know what's going on with my kid, too. It's like, I would feel a type of way. But, yeah, like, he needs help. He needs all the therapy. Keep dogs away from him. And get to the bottom of it. And hopefully he gets better. Because that shit is disgusting.
Okay.
That shit is nasty as fuck. First of all, bro, why the fuck, like, this, like, why? You don't have these thoughts randomly. Where on the internet is your son?
The internet is crazy.
Yeah, the internet is crazy.
What influenced your son?
Sometimes it's not always the internet. Could be a family member.
Could be a family member, could be a student at school. Well, how old was this kid?
Teenager, right?
Yeah, he said as a teenager. He didn't specify.
I mean, I was seeing a lot of shit on the internet as a teenager, so some
We
shit
literally
could just
saw
pop up.
someone get their heads cut off on the internet growing up.
2 cup. We seen some crazy.
Yeah, like disturbing
Somebody
things.
putting something up their dick. Like, I
Yep.
remember seeing that shit. That shit fucked me up.
So-
I was like, yo, you gotta be saved by Jesus
Wild,
Lord
Wild West.
Christ. Yeah.
There was another post, you guys.
Okay, go ahead. Jesus. Sorry, I'm still getting over that one, but
All right, because these are some lengthy like posts, but I'm gonna kind of skip. He says, after asking Ready for help, I decided to put him in therapy and not let my wife know about the issue. And I told her I just wanted to talk to somebody professionally. Well, this morning, I caught my son in the backyard holding onto Kobe's genitals while playing tug of war with him.
Jail.
Granted, this isn't sodomization, and the dog seemed to be okay, but my son was basically grabbing and massaging the dog's privates as he held him in place under the guise of tug of war. Obviously, I stormed outside and grabbed him in anger, and we had a very serious and angry talk. He had promised me to never treat the dog in any remotely inappropriate way after our last incident. I put him in his room for the rest of the day. My wife is still at work, and I do not know what to do. I'm at my wit's end. Apparently, therapy has not been working.
well, at least you did therapy.
No, keep him in therapy.
Keep him in therapy.
As long as
And
you
why
can.
aren't we leaving the dog alone with him?
Why?
That
The
part.
dog will be gone. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't have a
love
dog no
dogs.
more.
I love pets, but we can't have a dog here. You got some issues going on, and no.
Bree, we
Yes, sir.
need to do what you said. Lock him up.
Jail.
Jail, bro. Put that nigga in jail.
No parole.
Yeah.
No bail.
No bail. Like, god
Something.
damn. Hey, y'all seen the game? I'm sorry. My bad. My bad.
What game?
The game, the rapper is this nigga been sending the same fucking deals to all these girls.
To every
Such
woman.
a-